Yes, we are able to
Yes,
listen.
yes.
We are able to listen.
सुनाई दे रहा है ठीक ठाक सर?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
सुनाई दे रहा है, सुनाई दे रहा है.
Okay, so this is my first slide. The first question is advantage of higher education. See, the time has changed. In our time, we used to say while doing undergraduation, even like BA, BSc, BTech, and all that, people used to try for the job after the undergraduation. See, the misnomer here in India is that once we do BA, BSc, BTech, BCom, we start telling us ourselves as graduate, but the degree is undergraduate. So this is a wrong notion here. I don't know from where it has come. So we do not become graduate after doing BA, BSc. Of course, we may call ourselves graduate, but the graduate what comes for the master's degree only. Yeah. So in US, if you go, the MS, MBA, MTech, and these program, MA, these programs called the graduate program. They are not called the undergraduate program. So the need of higher education, the bachelor degree is no longer enough nowadays. We are talking of the present context. A master degree must for the growth and global career. So if you have to just take a job and continue or a government job or anything, maybe after 10 years you will realize that you cannot grow because the competition has gone up many times, particularly in field of education. Unless you are MTech, earlier the master degree used to be sufficient. Now without PhD degree you cannot get the promotion. So the higher education means lifelong empowerment. That is the strength which will remain throughout the life. Nobody can take away your higher education or qualification from you. And then comes your global opportunities. As I told you, the undergraduate degree is not sufficient for the global jobs. Yeah. So maybe you can get a job as a junior engineer or engineer, but if you have to grow a managerial position, a graduate degree, either MS, MTech, MBA has become essential. So the higher education have international acceptance for managerial position, better skills. It gives you better skills, better decision taking capabilities, and all that. Competitive advantage, higher opportunities for senior position, no retirement with self-employment. A person having a master's degree or higher education can become self-employed even after the age of his retirement. They, diversified options, jobs in industry, education, research as scientists in design, development, project, consulting, data science. So all these fields we are seeing, it's only open for higher education, not for undergraduate. Like the design, development, project, basically the person or the research or the education. So this is the need of higher education, which all the students should realize and understand nowadays. Your BTech degree, BE degree is just not sufficient. Now, after realizing the need of higher education, now the opportunities part. Study with work in USA. This is a unique thing, I think, which is the best available in USA only because in USA, the 90% student or more than 90% student, they work while they are studying. But see, we are very unfortunate in India. This is not the concept. Means the concept is not there because our education is funded by either by with our parents or by the government only. So the student see, waste a lot of time. They attend classes, they submit assignment, and after that they have enough time which they normally waste either in gossiping or running here and there or hanging out with the friends and all that. But this is not the custom there. So we lose it. Our students, they are wasting time. They are losing the important experience also. If they also work with the studies, they will get a lot of experience. So hardworking students have immense academic opportunities matching to their merit, finance resources, education. So they can also get education loans and scholarships. All good universities offer job opportunities. In America, USA, they offer, this is a rule. Everybody can work 20 hours a week. A full-time student can work 20 hours a week, that is 80 hours in a month. And during the summer vacation, they can work 160 hours in a week, 160 hours during the semester break in a month. So this is official. And as I told you, 90% of students do it. Even the Indian students, those who go there, they also work. Whether they may be rich also, but still that when they see that everybody working, they also like to make extra money or take some experience. Over 90% students work while studying, and they earn something like 20,000, minimum $20,000 per year. This is the simple hourly rate. Because if they work 80 hours, the minimum hourly rate is $15. So 80 multiplied by 15 means $1,200 everybody earn. That is the minimum they earn, but they can earn more because the hourly rate can go up to $20 or $22 also. Some universities offer MS, Master of Science, and MBA program with work and study schedule under, they call it CPT, Curricular Practical Training. So if they work related to their field, then they get the credit also. Students work full time and earn up to, in some universities, even the full time working is allowed, like our executive programs or like our part time programs. So the programs in universities are designed with the flexible hours, and student can take the classes in the evening also, and they can work during the daytime. And this is not a new thing; it is happening there for last so many years. And I have a very good experience of it because my own children, they went to USA in 2005 and they did their Master of Science MS under the work study program. They used to work in the industry from morning 7 o'clock to evening to afternoon 3 o'clock, and after in the evening they used to come and used to attend the classes from 3 to 8 in the evening. That is what they did for 2 years continuously, and they were able to take out their fee, tuition fee, books, living expenses, everything. And not only that, they were able to save enough money even to buy a car. So students work full time and earn. So those students who are allowed to work full time, they can earn up to $45,000 per year, per annum. While the expenses, the total expenses of a state university, government university is around 20,000 on the tuition fees per year and 10-12,000 on the living expenses. So a student normal, say I'm not talking of the private expensive university, I am talking of the good universities like the state universities, government universities. There the thumb rule is the tuition fees varies between 16,000 to 20,000 per year. And the living expenses depending on the city varies from 8,000 to $12,000. So total expenses per year comes around $30,000. And if a student is doing a full-time job, that means he is earning around $40,000. So after paying for their tuition fees and the living expenses, still the student can save up to $10,000. There is STEM program. You all may be knowing, the faculty may be knowing. STEM is stand for Science, Technology, Engineering, Maths. So there is this category being created in USA because there is a shortage of manpower, the shortage of qualified students in the field of science, technology, engineering, maths. The local students, the American students, American parents, they prefer to study arts. They prefer to study music. They call it liberal arts, fine arts. They go for law. They go for politics, things like that. And since the maths is not strong, so they avoid going for science, technology, engineering, maths. So this is a category which is being encouraged by the US government. So any student, international student who go to USA and takes up a STEM program, a program means a degree program in science, technology, engineering, maths, he is allowed to work for 3 years after the degree. STEM student get F1 visa for 5 years and can work for 3 years. Good prospect to obtain a work visa. While they are working 3 years, that is the time when they can apply for a work visa. You might have heard this work visa is known as H1B visa. So once they get the work visa, then they can continue even after the 3 years. And that during period, they apply for the green card. For a MS or MBA student, the starting package is US dollar 85,000 to 110,000. That is rupees 70 lakhs to 1 crore rupees after completing any master's degree. So these are the few things. The prospects are there. The student, whoever is getting university in a proper university, in a recognized university, is getting student visa that is called F1 visa for 5 years. And during this 5 years, he can study 2 years, do the MS or MBA, and he can work for 3 years. And when working for 3 years, maybe the next slide will cover better. So, yeah, these are the opportunities. Sir, you can see it now, everybody. The student visa, F1 student visa, practical training options means the on student visa practical training options are CPT and OPT. These are again the American terms. CPT is curricular practical training. That is work experience. Student can take work experience for academic credit before graduation. CPT is done when the student is studying. That's why I told you work and study. If a student is working full time, then it is called CPT. And if OPT is optional practical training. This optional practical training starts after the degree, after the MS or MBA degree. Optional practical training, that is work experience without academic credit, usually after completing a degree. So look at it. These are the terms in USA, not today. These are the terms for last 50 years. And there has been no change. This CPT, OPT facility is a great facility in USA. There is a misnomer that they don't allow international students, but this is not the case. Even during the earlier period also, when people used to say that Trump is not interested, these policies were not changed. The CPT, OPT were very much there. This is the only reason that our students are able to take jobs and then get the work visa and continue there. Hardly any students come back, or whoever want to come back to India. But if student don't want to come back, he can take the advantage of the CPT, OPT and continue there. That is 3-year work authorization as CPT, OPT for all STEM graduate. Salary starting, again repeating, from $85,000 to $120,000. That is 70 lakh. STEM student get F1 visa for 5 years and can work for 3 years after MS and MBA. I think it is clear to everybody now. That's a great difference between US education system and the education system in our country. So coming on the return on investment. So just have a look at it. Just I'm giving you a few minutes, a few lines, if you can read it. Then I will explain it to you. I think you can read it. In India, after your MS or MBA degree, only bright student gets a job of 3 to 8 lakhs. Normally, the campus jobs, those who get, even the best of the companies like Infosys and TCS are giving, if they select a student from campus job, they give them a package of around 4 or 5 lakhs rupees only, whether the IT student or MBA student. If a very good student, exceptional student, they get the package of around 8-10 lakhs rupees per year. But the majority of students are getting packages of between 3 to 5 lakhs per year. That too when they get a job from campus. And if they don't get a job from campus, then they have to search themselves. Half of the students don't get a job at all. I have seen the mechanical engineering student or civil engineering student working at a package of at a starting salary of 30,000 rupees per month. That too also getting a job is very difficult. Similarly, the MBA students, those who are coming out from PGDM after PGDM and all that, they are also starting with salary like 20,000, 15,000, 20,000, something like that they start. And if they don't start, they remain unemployed. In USA, the starting package for MS and MBA student is, again, I'm repeating, $85,000 to $120,000. That is rupees 75 lakhs to 1 crore rupees. So the best point, again, the best point in USA, there is a benchmark. If you are MS, if you are mastered in science, MS in electrical engineering, computer engineering, or you are MBA, the employer will give, if employer will give you a job, if you are selected for a job, they will give you a minimum salary of $85,000. They will not negotiate you, they will not bargain you, or they will not tell you that you accept 50,000 or 60,000. So this is the best part in USA. All the good employers, not only good employers, any employer, whether small or big, if they will offer you a job, they will offer you a benchmark salary, which start from $80,000. Yeah. And why? Because they will give you the job as per your qualification only. Not that if you are an engineer, like in India, you are an engineer, you try and get a job, and they may ask you, the employer may ask you that you do a job of diploma holder, or you do a job of junior engineer, something like that. Yeah, engineer and graduate engineer has to do a job of engineer only, and he will be paid a minimum salary. This is the advantage only USA offering, not even the Canada is offering or Australia is offering. Canada, Australia, again the same thing. They are also like India, because they're the employers are like India only. So this is the thing. So in India, the salary students are getting is 3 to 8 lakhs. In USA, the student getting a salary from 75 lakhs to 1 crore rupees. So notice the difference. The pay package after a master degree from the USA university is 10 times. Here your package is 8 lakhs, there it is 80 lakhs. So maybe someone may say that it's expensive. No, it is not that expensive. Your expenses are not 10 times. Your living expenses, your house, your living expenses, you can say maybe just double or triple, maybe 2 times or 3 times, depending on the city. If you are living in a smaller city, your expenses may be just 2 times. And if you are living in a big city, in an expensive city, then it could be 3 times. But the salary is going to be around 10 times. So in USA, whoever is getting 75 lakhs rupees is saving around 30 lakhs rupees per annum. That I am telling you, 75 lakhs rupees is a big amount after paying taxes and after paying for the living, maybe around 45 lakhs. Every student save 30 lakhs rupees per annum. And if they work for 3 years during the OPT period, they save around 1 crore rupees. So I don't know how many of you are aware of these things, but these are the real fact. That's why whenever a student go there, try to settle down there. Don't want to come back, because this kind of 30 lakhs rupees saving, that too initially as a startup, nobody is able to do it. In India, you are getting a best salary of around 8-10 lakhs rupees, while there the saving itself is 30 lakhs rupees. In USA, the life would be of a higher middle class. With that kind of salaries, you can have a life of higher middle class. With good saving, good car, luxury house. The houses are mostly all luxury, whether it's a 2-room or 3-room, but the houses are provided with all the amenities. The houses are equipped with all the accessories, your gas, fridge, washing machine, everything, heating, central heating and all that. So you may call them luxury houses. And there is a possibility of, if you are hardworking, you are good, you are a STEM graduate, then the growth rate is also very high. So now I think my contention of advantage of higher education is clear. I'll proceed with how to go for higher education. In US, the demand is going high. Our Indian students, over 5 lakh of Indian students, they apply for USA every year. From India, total 10 lakh students apply for study abroad. Out of those 10 lakh students, 50% applies for USA only. And then the rest of the 50% applies for Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand. And now students also go to the China, Ukraine and all that. So it all depends. But those who are good in studies, who are good in English, see, the only condition in USA is for getting admission USA is you have to qualify your English proficiency test. So out of 5 lakh students, around 2 lakh students get the admission in US universities, and 70% joins either the BS, MS or MBA program. So for quite some time, around 1 lakh, 1 lakh 10,000 students were going to USA every year, but now it has increased to around 1 lakh 40,000, 1 lakh 50,000 students are going either for bachelor, undergraduate degree, which we call BTech, BE, BS, master's degree. They don't call MTech, they call it MS. All their master degree are either MS or MA or MBA. Top STEM courses offering lucrative job prospect, USA and global career for Indian students are that this is the demand. The STEM, these all are the STEM courses: computer science and IT engineering, business analytics. You may call it business analytics, big data, data science. The department is same. If it's the MBA student, they give it the degree of business analytics. For MS, they give it big data, data science. Engineering management, industrial engineering. This engineering management is very common there because we don't have a similar course here in India. We have MBA in various fields, but we don't have engineering MBA. Construction management. This is for civil engineer and architects. Very good program. Biotechnology or biosciences. This also comes under the STEM. Then they have multimedia, because the multimedia is also IT based, because nowadays multimedia covers the entire media thing, see, including your broadcasting, film shooting, TV and all that. So everything is, since it's now IT based based on the tools of IT and all that. So that also comes in under the STEM program. Then they have business, finance management. Lot of MBAs in finance comes under the STEM because they are mostly based on maths and statistics. They have to, they have to use statistics, maths and all that to plan the things, financial data. Then aerospace engineering, aeronautical engineering. These are the few. They have more also. There are not many courses now they are including in STEM program, but the demand mainly students get. Any student can go. It's like computer science student can go for computer science, IT, electrical, mechanical, civil engineering, electrical, mechanical student can go for engineering management or industrial engineering. Civil architect can go for construction management, biosciences. Even the textile students can go for engineering management. And textile students can also go for MBA also, because MBA in supply chain management, I have not mentioned here, but MBA in supply chain management, a STEM program, makes a very good combination with the textile engineering. Farmers, B Pharma can also go for MBA in supply chain management. Just have a look. I'm giving you some time. Is it okay, sir? Everybody able to listen it? लाल साहब सुनाई दे रहा है ना सबको?
Yes, everybody.
Yes, we are able to hear,
Such
sir.
a nice information you are giving. The audience, the participants are very much excited. But I say raise hand only after the talk is over. Now itself they have started raising hand. Please raise your hands only when talk is over.
No, I will finish in 30 minutes, sir. Then please keep all your questions. All participants, I request, please keep your questions ready.
Very exciting information you are giving. Very much
you are
exciting.
raising hand. If you have some problem, then tell me. Otherwise, I will continue. And then if you have to only ask the question, you can ask the question. Let me finish it.
You please continue.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Professor Nian will take up this raising of hand and ask them to speak at the end of your talk.
Okay, then I am continuing, sir. So
Okay.
please, I think you now it's fine. You are able to see my slides also, and you can listen me also, and I can see you also.
We
on
had
my-
only one message from Mr. Vilas Gharad. He said that he is not able to see the screen, but others are able to see. Maybe some problem with his laptop or something.
No, he can log in on his mobile then, because
Yes.
the problem maybe with the laptop. Is he trying from the mobile? I don't know. So, but
Yes.
when everybody 90%, 99% are able to see it, I think then it is fine.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
sir.
Mm.
Okay. So look at this screen. See, as I told you, students from any branch or any discipline, whether MS, MBA, or MA, like students of BE, BTech, BSc, BBA, BCA, BCom, MBA, MCA, and MA. Everybody has a scope. I'm giving you this information, not think that only engineering student can go or MBA student can go, even the BBA student, BCA student, BCom student. There are ways nowadays. See, education, getting admission in USA was never so easy. It is very, very easy nowadays. A good BCom honors student can also get admission because they have started recognize our Indian degree of 3 years. Earlier, US universities were not ready to take a student who has done BCom of 3 years only. But if a BCom honors student can give GRE or GMAT, then they are ready to recognize even the 3-year degree also. Like in USA, all undergraduate degrees are of 4 years. Are they BS degree or BBA degree? Everything undergraduate means at least 4-year degree in USA. While in India, we have 3-year undergraduate, we have 4-year undergraduate. Earlier we used to have undergraduate BA, BSc only of 2 years only. So, earlier US universities were not ready to take any student who has done his undergraduate for less than 4 years, but now they are ready to take. So even the BSc student can also apply. Last year only I sent a student who did BSc in computer science, and he went and joined the MS in data science there. So he got it because his DRE score was good. So anyone from any discipline, any branch can apply. There are 2 sessions every year. You get opportunity. You can join American University either in August or in January. The August session is called fall session, and the January session is called spring session. Please remember. Fall means the session which start after the summer. That is the period they call fall. The spring is the January session. India maybe we call it the Padjat ho jata hai, and the new we had the flowers everywhere. That's called the spring session. So that is going. You can those students who have passed out this year, like in 22, they can apply for January 2023. The student who will pass out in May, June 23, they can apply for August 23. So there is no wastage of time. In continuity, you can apply and get the admission. Over 200 distinguished state universities provides very good infrastructure for higher education, lower tuition fees, education loans are available, campus jobs are available, internships are available, and the job of authorization that I told you, CPT, OPT, after MS or MBA. So the programs are affordable, they are of low cost, there is low risk, hardly any risk. If a student fails, then only the risk is there, otherwise there is no risk, and there is very good return on investment. So these state universities are funded by the government. In USA, the universities are state universities. There is no central universities. Like in India, we have a mix of state universities, we have a mix of central universities, but the education is the state subject, being the state subject there. So every state has got its own state universities, average minimum 10 universities, But the California has the maximum state university, and they have the maximum budget to spend on education. California is known for its low cost education and good quality education. American state universities are highly funded. They don't they don't depend on the student fee. The funding comes, it's like IIT, NIT only. Like earlier time, IIT, NIT, they were not even charging fees. So they were all funded by the government. The big infrastructure was funded by the government only. For most of the modern teaching, they have the most of the modern teaching facilities, campus resources, exceptional faculty. The faculty is exception. When it is a state university means they will pay the right salary. The professors and faculty are getting the proper salary as per the pay commission. Like in India, the private colleges are paying very poor salary. They will pay something 30,000, 40,000 rupees or 50,000 rupees and will ask them, a teacher, to teach the engineering student. But it's very bad situation here. Anybody can be made a teacher here, but in USA, the state university, they pay the full salary and they employ the teachers. All teachers are PhDs only. There is not even a single teacher, and their PhD is a very difficult PhD. It's not like our Indian PhD. Yeah. There's many university which has come up in India. They only give PhDs, sitting at the home only. There is nothing like online PhD or part-time PhD. In America, the PhD is always a full-time program, which nowadays takes 4 to 6 years. So all faculty comes through a very trained program of PhD. There is no expense except e-application. If a student want to apply, your expense initially is of application fee, which is $80, which goes to the university. You have to submit your application only on internet. Once you get the admission from a state university, the Indian banks, they have a list of recognized US universities. And if you, on the basis of your admission letter, you are eligible for education loan up to 20-25 lakhs, they give easily. Then scholarships are available, part-time jobs are available to take care of your living expenses. And some universities, they also offer full-time jobs under the CPT program. My students, those who have gone through me, they all are self-sufficient. They all are self-sufficient from the second semester itself. From the second semester, they start doing jobs, full-time jobs, or they get the scholarship. So like this, they are able to fund their tuition fees and living expenses. Then again comes on the quality of education. All good universities, their MBA is AACSB accredited. AACSB is the it's a internationally acceptable accreditation. While like in India, we have UGC accreditation, national accreditation, but they are applicable only for India. But this AACSB accreditation, that is Association of Advanced Collegiate Schools of Businesses, if that recognition is there, that accreditation is there, that MBA is acceptable all over the world. That MBA will become a global MBA. Similarly, in engineering also, it's ABET, the Accreditation Board of Engineering and Technology. These are US boards of accreditation. Then there is STEM accreditation. So the university have to take the permission to get the courses accredited under the STEM. Then only the student get the 3-year OPT or CPT after completing their program. So all the students before taking admission should see whether they may be going in engineering program, but still they should see whether that program is accredited STEM accredited? No, they should ask the university. It's not necessary that you are going to a certain university in an engineering program or a maths program or science program. The program is accredited only when they have taken the permission from the government, that accreditation from the government. And the doctor's program of US universities are recognized internationally. I will just cover a few cases. This is one of my students. He did civil engineering from Pune, from Symbiosis. And the same problem, he got a job of just 30,000 rupees. Since he is from a rich family, he came to me, his father came to me, he said that 30,000 rupees job is impossible, he cannot continue with it. Because while studying itself, he was spending 40,000 rupees per month. That is the pocket expense he required. So he came to me, then I suggested him to go for MS Master of Science in Construction Management. I got him admitted in Master of Science Construction Management at California State University. You can see the logo, Cal State University, California State University. He passed out in January 2022. Now he is placed with one of the top construction company in California. Again, starting salary, same $85,000. So his future is built. His name is Udit Mishra, MS Construction Management. He's allowed to work for 3 years. He is very happy with the job. And during these 3 years, he is able to get the work visa, then he can continue further. Otherwise, even if he come back to India, in India also he will get a job of 25-30 lakhs rupees, because with that kind of construction management degree, 3 years of experience, his value will go up to the 25-30 lakhs rupees. He can come here and join as a managerial position in a construction company. She is a exceptional candidate. This girl is from a village. Her name is Krishna. She is from a village near Gandhinagar. She did his BTech in engineering, computer science from a private college, from a village college. The name of the college is KSV, Kadi Sarva Vishwavidyalaya. She joined in 2019 and she passed out in 2021. She passed out MS in computer science. The Krishna Tang from Gandhinagar, she got admission through me in MS in computer science, completed in 21, and she was selected by the Amazon. So Amazon is the highest pay master. So nobody can say that the university ranking has to do anything. This particular university is fully recognized, California State University. On computer, internet, you may not find any ranking for this university, but the jobs students are getting are the best because it's a state university. It has got all the facilities. She is getting a package of $120,000, a very good package, which is more than ₹1 crore. She is settled in Seattle in USA. This is another girl, Priya, from Bareilly. Last year, her father came to me. She did MBA from IP University, Delhi. And again, the same situation. She was also getting a job of 30-40,000 rupees per month only. That too not of her liking. She came to me, father came to me. They told me that she don't like the job. 30-40,000 rupees is nothing. That want to send it to USA. So obviously the MBA student don't want to go and do a second MBA, but she agreed. She went there for an MBA in supply chain management. She went for an MBA in supply chain management and again at California State University. From the second year, after the first year itself, she got the CPT, curricular practical training. She got a job. The university allowed her to work. She is getting $26,000 as a part-time worker. And then from the second year, she will get the full salary. Now she is under CPT program. So $26,000 she is getting. So second year will be free. So she will be able to pay her tuition fee, living expenses, everything by herself. And she has, I am pleased to start my paid CPT at Imperative Care Company. She has joined a pharma company, California, as a summer intern. She joined as a summer intern, but the company has now offered him a job also. The opportunity is great for integrating my learning of the theory. So these are the few credentials. These are the students, those who went through me last year. They all joined USA, this university, California State University, in August 2021. So I was there in USA, so I called them for just take a feedback. A student from India who joined East Bay campus of California State University in fall, August 2021. All are doing extremely well in their studies along with the campus job. There are two students. These two students are from Chennai. Very hardworking. I'm happy to tell you that they are so hardworking. They work extra hours also, and they are able. They told me that they are earning up to $3,000 per month. I could not believe it. Means earning $3,000 per month means they are earning more than what they are spending for their tuition fees, and they have got a scholarship also. This boy Sunil, he has got a scholarship also. He's got a scholarship. He's working, earning, and he is getting the good grades also. Their grades are 4 out of 4. So everything is good. All these students are doing very well there. This is a student, he went after 12th. He is getting full scholarship. And this Udit is a civil engineer. He has already joined. Mudit is doing MS in data science. Priya doing MBA and all that. So these are the two students, those who have gone recently. They have just gone this month only. They have joined from 20th August. Last month only they went. Both the student that he is from, Aditya is from Sanskrit School, Delhi, from Chanakpuri, and Karthik is from Mothers International, Delhi, Haus Khas, and both of them have joined BS in 4-year BS in BS. One has joined in computer science, other has joined, Aditya has joined BS in maths. They have received Global Excellence Scholarship, that is full tuition fee waiver on their merit on the basis of their SET score, and they are studying free. All the 4 years, they will not be paying any tuition fees, and moreover, they are free to take up the campus job or the mentorship job or any other jobs so that they can earn also. So this is a unique cases. I don't know how many of you are aware of these kind of opportunities after the 12th itself, and they are nicely settled, very happy. They are talking to me daily. I am taking the feedback from there. Their parents are in Delhi, and the parents are very happy because it was not possible to get a job, the admission in IIT, that too in a particular IIT of their liking or the branch of their liking, and so they prepared for the SET, scored around 1300 in SET, and the university, the California government is funding like anything. They have surplus of scholarships, surplus of money for even for international students. So they have more than what only we don't have the students of that kind who can go and avail those facilities. This is a kind of Vanshaj Verma, the student has just passed out mechanical engineering he did mechanical engineering from Kite, Ghaziabad. He has got admission in MS in management, management science and supply chain management. This is a STEM program. He will join in January 2023. He is just admitted with a scholarship. So the scholarship will cover around 50% of his tuition fee. So Vanshaj Verma is from Lucknow. Wichita State University has offered him the admission with the scholarship. He has got that F1, the I-20. This is called I-20. After the admission, they send the I-20, which is basically an invitation for US visa. On this basis, he can apply for a student visa, that is F1 visa. If you can see there, The Global Select Scholarship is mentioned 5,300. The total tuition fee for the year is 17,000. Out of 17,000, he will get a scholarship of 5,300. So his fees will, from 17,000, his tuition fees will come down to 12,000 only. So 12,000 is not a very high fees. Even 12,000 is something like around 10 lakhs rupees. Around 10 lakhs rupees. Here in India also, the private universities, they also charge something like 8-10 lakhs rupees per year. So this is not at all expensive. And moreover, he will be earning. He will start earning also. In India, students don't earn, but he will start earning also. This is the scholarship. This is called scholarship at Wichita State University. Vanshaj Verma of Kite, Mechanical Engineering, MS Management Science, will join in there. And they earlier got the Devanshi also got it last year in 22. She got it for biotechnology. So this is called Global Select Scholarship of Wichita State University. Selected for one of our Global Select Scholarship. With a Global Select Scholarship, you will be receiving more than 38% reduction in the cost of your tuition fees. So this is equivalent to 38%. This is his visa application. So it's this is the I-20. This is required. Without this, you cannot apply for US visa. So now this is the visa. So we have submitted his visa application also. This is called.
This meeting is being recorded.
This visa is called DS-160. This is non-immigrant visa application called.
The recording has stopped.
Okay, fine. So his name is Vanshaj Verma. US Embassy has already accepted the application. He has to take a date for interview. He has to, which expected in the month of October, November. Once he get a date, he has to appear for the visa interview. Once he appear for the visa interview, clear it. We will do the counseling also. We will tell him what to answer and how to answer. We will do the training. This visa also is applied by us only, since we provide the entire service. We have, for your knowledge, we are having 3 startups. One startup is for admission, other is for finance, arranging education loan, and third is arranging for visa. So all the 3 startups are managed by the IIT Kanpur and IIT BHU students. This is the Wichita State University. They are offering a master's program. It's 77 best engineering school if you go by the ranking. Otherwise, it's a very good university. It's a state university. This is in Kansas. This is the University of Kansas State. They are offering aerospace, aeronautical, astronautical, biomedical engineering, biotech, electrical, electronic, communication engineering, industrial, manufacturing. So anybody, mechanical, electrical, and students can go for industrial engineering. Mechanical can also go for masters in mechanical engineering. Electrical, electronics is there. Computer science is there. So nothing is left. Anybody can do. And then there are management programs also. This is a glimpse of Wichita City and University. This is a glimpse of their robotic lab. This university is funded by aircraft industries. This is a center. The Wichita is a city which is called aircraft. Like the ancillaries, the Boeing is there, the Airbus is there. They are having their plants and their ancillaries are there. This is a picture of the university, and this is the picture of their robotic lab. These are the job opportunities. Like these are the job providers in California. Those who are doing it from California State University, these are the companies which come to the campuses for their recruitment. And the students are, these all companies are located within the vicinity. They are all located within 20 miles circle of this California State University East Bay. Similarly, in Wichita, these are the companies. All these companies, Airbus, Deloitte, and all that. These are the companies placements Wichita State University, Kansas. So these are the most of the companies are related to the aircraft industries here. And this is one of some university. This is the Cpt University. They called Cpt Harrisburg University. Harrisburg is the capital of Pennsylvania. It's a big, old, nice city. It's the capital of Pennsylvania. Yeah. Allows international student with F1 visa student to work through employment training and paid internship program directly related to major area of related to the area of study. They allow the student to work from the beginning itself. Harrisburg University of Science and Technology is a STEM-focused university in Pennsylvania. Tuition fees and living expenses are covered by off-campus CPT job. The student can work outside the campus also. Under the student visa, student from 102 countries are there. This is the international. So they are international students from 102 countries. Excellent 2-year program with off-campus jobs. They provide MS in Computer and Information Science, MS in Information System Engineering Management, MS in Analytics, MS in Project Management, and they have MS in Pharmaceuticals and Medicine. Also. So the eligibility is very simple. The English is required, the IELTS is required, 6 point only, TOEFL 80 only. They can have any BTech, MCA, MSc degree can apply for this. Then there's the Hampshire University. This is in Silicon Valley near. This is the Hampshire University. It's Stockholm, California, near Silicon Valley only. They offer MBA IT. That's a STEM program. This is a 27-month program because it's again a work and study program. Excellent, low tuition, off-campus jobs for international students. Total fee of 27 months is 1,000. Very low tuition fees, less than the fee students pay in India. Tuition fees and living expenses covered by off-campus CPT job. Eligibility: English test 6, IELTS 6, TOEFL 80, either IELTS or TOEFL. These are the English proficiency tests. Either take IELTS or TOEFL. Any student of BTech, MCA and MBA can apply related to computer science. Student visa for 5 years, full-time hybrid program with service approval for international students. Very good university. And then comes your California State University. Their program, initially they allow part-time job of say 80 hours in a month, and then after first semester or second semester, student can work full-time also. Look at this is called East Bay. The university is California East Bay. This is the picture of East Bay. This is Pacific Ocean, and then this is the San Francisco airport. This is the Bay Area. This is the bay. A canal is coming from the sea inside, and surrounding this bay canal is called the Bay Area, and it has got everything. This is the location of the university, and within 20 miles they have Google campus, Apple campus, Apple and all that. All the universities, they have Google, Oracle, Cisco, Intel, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Salesforce, SAP, you name anybody. All top American companies, Korean companies, Japanese companies, even Indian companies are there. Procter and Gamble, WC, these are the companies. So job is not a problem. They are offering computer science, business analytics, construction management, engineering management, biological science, quantitative. This is for anybody. Economics, MA economics or BA honors economics. This is a STEM program, quantitative economics. Very good salaries. Multimedia, interdisciplinary, healthcare administration, MBA non-STEM. So all these courses are offered. And we are connected. We are with this university. We represent this university directly here in India as a official representative. So these are the program I have already told you. Popular Master Program. These are the companies I have already told you. After MS, student get $85,000, or after MBA, student get $100,000. Or after BS, that bachelor degree, they get $50,000. So these are the benchmarks of the salary. Nobody will negotiate you for ask you to join at a lower salary, like here in India. Now I'm coming for the this is the most informative thing. There is nothing great in taking admission in USA, I'm telling you. This is a very, very simple process. Nobody has to go to any agent. Nobody has to make a file. Very, very simple thing, how to prepare for application. First thing, look at the multiple courses from different university to find right fit for careful. Every student is different. According to his merit, he has to find a right fit. Everybody should not say that I will go to the best university. Everybody say we want to go to the best university, big university. See, all universities are good, but one must see where he stands. The matching multiple courses, find the right fit. The student should find the right fit. Identify the university offering the best courses, campuses, job, and CPT. The course, beside code, they must see whether the campus jobs are there or not, CPT is there or not. Then appear for IELTS and GRE. Prepare for SOP is called statement of purpose. Nothing big into it. Again, I am telling, SOP is not a great thing. This is just an essay of 2 pages, nothing else. So it is expected out of any student that they should be able to write just an essay about himself, what he is doing, what he is planned to do, what he has done in past. So this is just a statement of purpose. Need not to go to any agent or so. Every student should write his statement of purpose by himself and get it checked by someone. That's all. So we do the editing, we do the checking of SOP, but we encourage students to write their own SOPs. Submitting online application. This is the third step. Then after the admission, you try to get the admission letter. Once you get the admission letter, immediately approach a bank and apply for a bank loan or financial undertaking, because you have to you're supposed to give a financial undertaking to the university that you have enough money for your 1 year of stay. The university don't, suppose your program is 4 years, university will not ask you for that you give the proof for the money for 4 years. They will only tell you that you give the proof that you have enough money for paying tuition fee and living expenses just for 1 year. And that comes around around $30,000. That is around 25 lakhs rupees. So you have to show that you have 25 lakhs rupees in your bank. So either if your parents are having, family is having, you can show it from the family also. Otherwise, take a bank loan, a letter. You have to only show the letter from the bank. You need not to withdraw the loan. The bank will give you an approval letter. That letter, on that letter, they will send the I-20. And then after that, you can submit the visa application. So these are the 4-5 steps to do. And the document required, the first thing is the resume, the right resume. We will tell the student how to make a resume, because every student try to make a fancy resume. They put their picture, they put color, they put everything except what is required. So nobody look at those resumes. Nobody want to see the colors and pictures in the resume. They want to see the academic strength of the student. Then you have to scan your mark sheet, university transcript or university degrees or the provisional degree. Make a file of it, that's all. Then you require to scan your passport, then the scorecard of your IELTS and GRE. GRE is not a letter of recommendations. The letter of recommendation, normally it's good if the professor send the letter of recommendation directly. So these are the only documents required, only 4, 5, that's all. Nothing big, nothing great. So any student can do this much. Every student is having a resume. The mark sheet student is already having. The passport is already having. Only he has to take the exam of IELTS, or if he is applying for computer science and all that, then he has to take the GRE also. Nowadays, most of the American universities, they don't insist, they do not insist for GRE. अभी GRE कोई compulsory नहीं है उनके लिए. No need to applying to too many universities. See, if you are able to find the right fit, right university, why to apply to too many universities? Do the survey before applying and apply to maximum 1 or 2 university only, or maybe 3 universities, not beyond that. It's of no use, no point applying to more than two universities. The best universities is one where you can get the accepted. So always keep in your mind, every student should first see his biodata himself. उसको अपना biodata खुद देखना चाहिए, and he should realize where he stands. So where he can get accepted. Has the program major or the subject want to study? The student see that the program is of his interest and then can be affordable. Then also see the affordability. Affordability will depend on the tuition fee, campus jobs, and other jobs available which a student can take up. Yeah. First program is academic. The best program is academic fit, financial fit, social fit. Socially, you should fit the location and the place with opportunities for scholarship, internship, part-time jobs while studying and then after studying. So important is the opportunities. If you are taking an admission to a university where you don't get a scholarship or where the tuition fee is very high, they will charge you a very high tuition fee and give you a 30% scholarship. That has got no meaning. Or where the internships are not available, part-time jobs are not available. These things, the students, they don't realize, they don't know about it. That they realize only after going there. And they find it very difficult then. Selection of university. Just please have a look at it. The ranking is just a number. This ignores minus point, does not give correct picture of the opportunities, scholarship, internship, campus job. So don't go by the ranking. This is misleading, I am telling you, very much misleading. Location is very important. One should know what is the climate there. If the temperature is -10, -20 for 6 of the month, like if you going to Eastern Coast, you are going to Chicago, New York and all that. These cities, the temperature remains minus for 5-6 months. It is not possible for a student to take any job, part-time or full-time, because we people are not used to that -10-degree climate. Tuition fees and campus job decide affordability for the student. So must look at it. Course accreditation, it should be STEM accredited. There must be campus job with the OPT work authorization for 3 years. They are the best. Bright chances of getting work visa when you are doing your 3 years of OPT. State universities are funded by government and have the best campuses, resources and faculty, but do not participate in ranking. So remember it, this ranking is misleading because the good state universities, they are not coming for ranking. So this should be your basis of selection for university. This is again the Bay Area. So this is the best location one can say. The San Francisco, you can call it Silicon Valley or the Bay Area. You can see all the industries are there, all the companies are there. Location, location, location. San Francisco and Silicon Valley, our commitment to education makes possible. So all these things, the Bay Area business and IT environment provides significant professional development and networking. The exposure is good, development is good, networking is good, and then the job opportunities are there. So the location, 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 very important. So one must remember it. It's an expensive place, but a lot of benefits. The salaries and scholarships and everything. This is what is required. So this is important. Without either you have to take TOEFL or you take IELTS. Without that, you cannot submit an application. Every student should realize the IELTS normally are taking. It's not a very difficult thing. You must score 6.5 minimum score, and 6.5 better to score 7. If TOEFL taking, then 79. Then the D-Lingo is also there, which anybody can take from the home. But mainly the tests accepted are TOEFL or IELTS. These are the acceptable thing. These are the acceptable thing by all the universities. But all universities not accepting the PTE and D-Lingo. Some universities are accepting D-Lingo, but not all. So everybody should look at these. These are the prerequisites. Without these prerequisites, there is no use going. This is the sample of a biodata. This is the sample of a biodata. Sample resume. The first page should show out what course you want to do, your email address, date of birth, citizenship, passport number, your TOEFL score or GRE score. Yeah, this should come here. Then your high school and intermediate, 10th and 12th. Then should come your BTech program. Whatever undergraduate you have done, it should come semester wise. The courses you have taken and the percentage marks. Very clear, transparent picture. If you will give a clear, transparent picture, 80% of your net admission is through. If you will not give the transparent picture, your application may get lost. Because once you give at a glance, so for them also, for the university, foreign university also, those who are deciding, for them it becomes very easy. Like the person has done 4-year BTech in power engineering from NPTI, National Power Institute, well-known government engineering college affiliated to IP University. And this is the semester-wise brief. Then you go any additional qualification if you have. Then should give about the summer internship projects and all that, the training if you have taken. If you have done the job, leadership, quality and all that, all these things should come in the last. So what the student mistake is doing, they are hiding their qualification. They are they are making it in the reverse order. They start with the extracurricular activities and all that. Those things are secondary. For them, the importance is of qualification, academic. Then comes your Wichita State University, which I am representing. This is the California State I am representing. Certificate of representation. Professor Sunil Kumar legally contracted recruiter for California State University. So I have already sent more than 30 students in last 3 years. This is again one student, success story. His name is Sunil Kumar. He is from Chennai. He did BTech from a private university in Chennai. His IELTS was 7. He was having 4-year experience. So his GRE was waived. He got admission in MS in Business Analytics, which is a ACSB accredited. This is basically a management program, but they give the degree of MS. He is doing part-time job. He is earning $25,000 per year and also getting a scholarship. Very hard-working student. He has done very well there. In India, he hardly has had any scope. Yeah, because similarly, another student, Mudit, he did from Galgotia College. He also got admission. His IELTS was 7, GRE was 300. Got admission, BSc Analytics, got mentorship. He has got a mentorship position within department itself. He's getting $1,500 per month, earning around $20,000 from the second semester itself. So Priya, I have already explained, she is doing MBA. She did BCom MBA from IP University. IELTS was 6.5. She could not qualify GRE and all that, so she went for MBA in supply chain management. This is called the Pioneer Scholarship. Twice a year, they announce the scholarship. Every student, what they have to do, they have to go on the website and apply for the scholarship. That is what they have to do. And believe me, whoever applies gets some scholarship, maybe $3,000 to $5,000, provided he don't have any. His all papers are clear. So not very difficult. Higher education PR is Canada also. I don't recommend Canada because most of the colleges are there community college. They call DLI, Designated Learning Institute. Canada is not having too many universities. There are hardly any state university, mostly private universities. Most affordable DLIs with campus jobs. So if you are going, go for master's program with DLI with campus job. And then after doing 2-year job, the Canadian government provides 3 years work permit. And after 3 year work permit, then student can get the PR, permanent residency. The age is important because they don't prefer the student above 30 years of age. The student with undergraduate degree and qualifying English proficiency test, the English test is required. No expense except e-application. DLIs, these are the DLIs. There are over 100 excellent designated learning institutions. But these degrees are good only in Canada. They are not good for internationally. They are not international. They are not IBET accredited or ACSB accredited. These are the full of DLIs, study of Canada professional. So I think I have taken a lot of your time. So we can I will tell you something. I did my BTech, MTech already. Professor told you. I have 48 years of experience. I'm running this US Work Study Private Limited, representing universities, career counseling, admission support. I'm providing free. I'm not charging anything. I'm teaching mechanical engineering at UP Technical University and operation management at IP University. I'm life member of NIIT USA, All India Management Association, Indian Institute of Methods. I'm advisor to two IT startups. I've been to USA, Canada, UK, Italy, Germany, France, Korea, Taiwan, Russia, Kazakhstan. Most of the developed countries I have been. USA I visited many times. I did networking, collaboration, all those things. So thank you very much. Professor Lal, can I end it now?
Okay.
Thank you, Professor.
Okay, now it is over to Professor Nian. Now to
Thank
Professor
you.
Nian.
Thank you, Dr. Lal. Thank you, Dr. Professor Garg. That was very informative. There are already questions being posed on the chat as well as raised hands. I'm going to invite Kapil sir, who raised his hands first, to come. Please unmute yourself and ask the question.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for unmuting me. So thanks for the presentation, and it was really great and more informative. You covered most of it from the STEM perspective, and I would like to know what are the opportunities for Bachelor of Design students who are currently pursuing at NSIT and other colleges. So what are the courses and other things that they can take, because they are actually not the STEM graduates, they are from the arts graduates. So what are the options available for them? Thank you.
You are talking about the textile technology students, or which branch? You just tell me, explain me which field they are, from which field they are.
Sir, he's asking for design students. Is that not right, Kapil? Kapil, unmute. Yes, please unmute and.
No, if it is design student, they can go for multimedia. No, it's a 4-year program in design. Which course you are talking? I have not understood. Everybody has got a STEM program in USA. Just tell me which program you are talking. Which undergraduate degree you are talking?
I am talking about, sir, fashion technology.
Fashion technology?
Yeah.
Fashion technology, if it is a 4-year program, then should go for MBA in supply chain management. Very good combination. A undergraduate in fashion technology, if he does a MBA, 2-year MBA in supply chain management, they are global companies in apparels, like Messe and all that. He will be picked up by all these big companies of ready-made garments. And the supply chain is a very big field for the garment industry. So are your textile student, fashion student should try for MBA in supply chain management, which is a STEM program. Okay. I have a STEM program, very good STEM program of a state university in supply chain management. That will make a very good combination. Otherwise, you have to find out a master's program in something related to like multimedia or something related to design or something like that. So that one has to search.
Okay, maybe for the graphics or maybe for the UX, UI, that kind of master's program could also be available?
No, for graphics, those who are fine arts graduate, graphics graduate, those who know designing, for them the excellent program is multimedia, which is an interdisciplinary program. I tell you, the private university charge the tuition fee as high as $80,000 for that kind of program. But this California University charge only $20,000. Of course, admission is not easy because they will like to see the portfolio of the students, that what kind of designing knowledge of the student had. Very good program, and the student will be sure to get a job from the second semester itself, and very high salaries. Even the companies like Apple takes the student for multimedia and design, because see, whatever product they make is a state of art thing. So they recruit lot of design students. You will not imagine that the engineering industry there in USA, they provide the best employment to the design students.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. May I invite Mr. Vilas Gharat to please ask your question, sir?
Hello, Professor Gar.
Yes, sir.
Very, very nice presentation and very informative and truly a practical. See,
I'm happy if you have you are able to.
Yeah. See, I am visiting 2-3 textile institutes
Yeah.
and mentoring some of the students
Yeah.
also. So I have seen your WhatsApp number. I have sent you a message also. How you could help those final year students who are coming out from the institute? Can you do that thing? If I give you a reference.
Yeah, now look at the process, how it has to done. I am connected with the student of your textile institute in Kanpur. A lot of them have approached me also.
Okay.
But the problem is coming, they don't want to give the English test. See, this is a must. So
Okay.
this is expected. Either you take coaching or your English should be good enough that you score a score of 6.5. See,
No.
then you leave it on me.
No, sir.
So only
No, sir.
the precondition with the student is that he should prepare while in final year. And there's a easy, the Duolingo is also there, which is a easier one can take. The Duolingo cost is only $50. And a student can give it from the home also. And the IELTS may be costing around $70-80.
Yeah.
So first thing they should do that they should qualify the English test. Make themselves eligible to apply.
Okay.
Without that, they are not eligible to apply. And once they do it, then they should send their biodata to me. See,
Okay.
I'm telling you the process. The process start with the student biodata.
Okay.
Profile. And that profile should have the score of English proficiency test.
Okay.
And after that, it is my job. Then I will research, find out the best program. Everybody, any branch, any field, chemistry,
Yeah.
physics.
Yeah.
Then I will find out the best program, the matching program, matching university, suggest it to the student. If a student likes, then then I will tell him how to apply, will guide him in filling the application, everything. Inclusive guidance I provide. My guidance start from identifying the course. After I get the biodata, then helping him in applying. I ask trained student to apply himself. While
Okay,
if you
okay.
go to the agent will not tell you how to apply.
That's
Then after application, I will tell student how to follow it up.
okay.
Everything, every stage we involve student only. We don't involve the parents. We don't involve the teachers. So
Okay.
because student is to be trained, otherwise he will not be successful there.
Okay. I'll refer this to the visit here students who are very good in speaking English and all. But I'll give my reference to you and them so that they can talk to you. They can send you a WhatsApp and they can coordinate with you.
Ask them just to connect with me on my WhatsApp number.
Yeah, I have taken
That-
it.
That's all. Then I will brief them and then they can share. I will send them the biodata format. They have to, I will immediately when student connects me, I send the student the biodata format in words. He has to simply fill up the format, nothing else.
Okay,
Once
sir.
he fill up the format and share it with me, my job will start. The student need not to do anything.
Thank you, sir. I will be also troubling you in the meantime.
No problem. You are most welcome. Anytime. See, I told you in the beginning itself, this is a social startup.
Yeah.
This is not a commercial startup. So don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm going to move on to the chats because there were some very early questions.
Please
So,
read.
Mr. Amit Kumar, if you are present, you may ask your question, but I will read it out over here. Any scope for students belonging to textile background?
If they have done textile engineering. Are you listening me? Huh?
Sir, Amit,
Yes,
आप
sir.
आ गए हैं? If you are around,
sir.
please ask the question. पूछिए sir को.
नहीं मेरे को समझ में आ गया मैं एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ
Okay.
टेक्सटाइल इंजीनियरिंग स्टूडेंट्स की प्रॉब्लम है कि कहाँ एडमिशन कहाँ लेंगे क्योंकि so there are many courses there. I tell you, if they have done textile engineering, the word is there, which is from your Kanpur college, 4-year textile engineering, they can even apply for engineering management. So once they do engineering management, there are so many companies related to textile because they will become the manager. They become qualified. They will qualify to become the manager in any textile industry or textile related organization. If they want to go for operation side, industry side, then they should do engineering management or industrial engineering also. They may qualify. But if they want to go for easy thing, then do MBA in supply chain management, because the supply chain management is required world over by the textile industries, the textile distribution industries, because textile is nothing, it's a distribution industry. The textile, the garments are fabricated in China, Philippines, Bangladesh, India, and they are being sourced from all over the world, being sold there by the big stores. So it's more a supply chain business. And the person who is having the understanding of textile, the garment, and he also know the supply chain background, that is the best. I tell you, the starting salary will be something like $90,000. Combination of textile engineering, textile fashion, textile designing, and the MBA supply chain makes a very good combination, and job is assured.
Thank you, Amit. I'm sure आपको ये answer समझ में आया है. There is a question from Rajana Gotipomul. Her question is for higher education, internship, and job opportunities for textile graduates in USA and Europe. Internships and job opportunities in USA and Europe.
So there are big stores. See, you know the fashion chain, the textile chains, like the Massy is there. Every city, every corner has got the Massy stores, which is only nothing else but textile, like Old Navy and so many. If you go there, go to any city, every third shop is a garment store only, and beside that, then the Walmart and everybody. So textile is the jobs are everywhere. Don't worry about the internship and the jobs. You have to be. They need textile designers. They need buyers, textile buyers. You will get the job of buyers. You will get in industry if you go there, because they don't have the fabrication industry. The fabrication comes from the countries like Bangladesh, India, and all that. So, but they are the user industry. They are the distribution industry. They are the buyer industry. So you will get job, plenty of opportunities in that particular type of field. But if you do your engineering management, come back to India, you can join a fabrication industry also. And there may be some fabrication industry also. I don't know much about that.
All right. Thank you, sir. May I invite Mr. Raj Pandey? Please unmute yourself, sir. Yes, go ahead.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Professor Garg, very good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Actually, it was an excellent presentation by you regarding this. I think highly concerned this webinar and advice from you in the field of academics and having a some higher education program by the engineering graduates.
Yeah.
My first question is, sir, whether there is any age bar, because listening and viewing your presentation, even I am 83 BTechs from Kanpur. Now I am superannuated from Reliance, and still I have desire to do something in the higher education. I completed my LLB before 2 years. So, is there anything? First of all, is there any age limit for all these US-based courses in the universities? And secondly, I will be advising some my juniors and what you call students for going to for getting these qualifications. But I am more concerned with any certified course in textiles from distance from means sitting at India, whether we can do some certified program in textiles field? Thank you, sir.
Sir, one thing first, your first question about the age first. Can you are listening, Minu?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
See, America is a country of opportunities. That's the country where the age is not a limitation there. That's
Very
the
good.
only country where there is no retirement age. Are you aware of it or not?
And yes, I am very happy, and there should not be any age bar.
No,
I think.
See, last year I visited. I was in a city like Peoria where the Caterpillar headquarters is there.
Yeah.
So they were rewarding a student, employee for completing 50 years.
Okay.
50 years of work in the Caterpillar industry.
Yeah.
So you can imagine that, and after 50 years also he was not retired. They were only awarding him.
Okay.
So you can imagine if he joined even at the age of 2022, so 50 means 72 he was. And after that, after the age of 72, he was allowed to continue. And moreover, I tell you about the government jobs also. My colleagues from IIT Kanpur, who passed out in 73 or 75, they are still working with NASA.
Excellent, sir. It is very.
I'm telling you about the government job. They are working with the NASA, and they say we don't want any retirement because we are used to working. We are
amazing, sir. It is amazing.
And so long their health permit, I don't think they will take the retirement, because the NASA is not going to ask them to go, because they appreciate their experience and they take work from them.
Exactly.
So that is same thing comes into the education also. In education also, I don't think there is any age bar, but only thing is that your biodata should justify the chronology should justify that you have used your period nicely.
Okay.
Like earlier also for MBA, they used to ask for minimum 3-year experience. They were not considering. So here your experience, if they recognize it, they will give you the admission also. Okay. So and that I tell you for everybody's information, America is best for going for MS and MBA. And they don't give PhD directly to anybody. If you are interested in doing PhD, then also better you go for MS or MBA, and then from the second year, try to convince a supervisor, get a guide who is ready to fund you, and go for PhD. That is the only way for going to PhD, no matter whatever you have. But nowadays, even only the gold medalists from IIT and all that, they only get the direct PhD. Otherwise, nobody gets the direct PhD from India.
Exactly.
So everybody should try for master's program. And as I told you, any field requires a little bit of research, which I will do free. So anybody is interested can share the biodata. I will do it for you. What was your second question?
Second was, sir, any certified course which can be done sitting in India.
The certified course depends again on whether there is a certification agency.
Okay.
So certification agency, you have to search in UK, maybe like in Manchester and all that. If there is some society of textile engineers or textile technology, some certification, like here we have Institute of Engineers, Institute of Metals, All India Management Association.
Okay.
If you get their certificate, it becomes certified. So I don't know about the certificate. Maybe textile engineers, they will be having their own certification agency. You have to search out a certification agency, but none of the university is just issuing a certificate.
Yeah, university will not be giving the certificate. Even CTI, this CTI or this textile institute gives the certified textile engineers.
Yeah, that's a degree. They will
Raj
give the
Pandey, sorry to interfere. This Textile Institute Manchester gives certified courses which are available on distance education also.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, Lal, sir.
So I'm
And
not
secondly-
aware of.
And secondly, most of the textile graduates are asking what is the special course for them in USA. Professor Garg is a more learned person, but I would like to add that what you will do by doing higher qualification in textiles in USA, because whatever you have earned here, that is enough. You can go in for MS and MBA as Professor Garg suggests. In textile, suppose you do MTech here, that is enough. And there you go and do MS or MBA after textile course. There is no higher course in textile in USA, perhaps as I am aware. Professor Garg will be able to tell much in detail.
Sir, you are very, very correct. You told the very right thing. Here, the undergraduate four-year program in textile, any field of textile is enough. Because even if you do masters in textile, then you will be doing a super specialization. Either you are going for teaching or for some super specialized job only. So a BTech, 4-year BTech in textile engineer, he should try to go for MS, MBA with the wider scope. So if you do he do engineering management, so he has a wider scope to serve the textile industry anywhere in the world. Or if you do MBA in supply chain management, then he has the right qualification to service the distribution industry, textile distribution industry anywhere in the world. So from the job perspective, MS and MBA in engineering management or supply chain management are the best. And if someone want to do masters in textile technology, I think India is good enough. I think your Kanpur Institute must maybe giving master degree in textile engineering also.
Professor Garg.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir. There are many questions. Could I ask you to please have a quicker answer from any of these?
Yeah. Okay.
I would like everybody to be able to get an answer.
No, I will not elaborate. Please. Yeah, I will give the.
May I request Preeti Sarva to please ask your questions?
Hello. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, please go ahead. Go ahead.
Sir, I liked your presentation a lot. And we are blessed that Dr. Lal has availed us this opportunity. So my question is, what about fashion education in USA? And any program in PG in fashion which we can bring in our institution? Basically, I'm a principal in a fashion institute. So any possibility of any type of collaboration with any of the any of the USA
To be very frank, madam, I'm not I'm not aware. I have not come across. I have visited so
Hello. Yes, sir. Am I not audible?
No, it's all like just listen to me.
Hello.
Are you listening?
Hello.
Me?
Hello.
Preeti ma'am,
Just a moment.
Sir is trying to answer your question. Can you hear him? Can you hear him?
Yeah, I am very well hearing all of you. Am I not audible?
No, you are audible. Professor Garg is now trying to answer your question.
Ma'am, I have written all the questions.
Yes.
Hello.
So he's trying to answer your questions.
Hello,
I can.
Please listen to me. Please listen to me. We have got your question.
Okay.
Please listen to me. We have understood your question. Okay, can I explain?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
See, tell you, America is not a place for textile. See, textile industry, I did not find the textile industry in USA. So that's why I have not seen any university having a even textile engineering department there. So to be very frank, they are the user of textile. They are not the manufacturer or fabricator of textile. And the fashion industry there is totally goes by practice. There are so many textile expert and designer may not be having any qualification. This is only goes by perception. They may not be qualified textile engineer or designer. The fashion industry or modeling industry, it's like a modeling industry. It goes by the aptitude of a person. It's like the person who understands, he start understanding and join the industry. The big textile industries are being run by the person who have the passion for running the these fashion units. I'm talking of the fashion only. So they are not going by the qualification. And if you have to look for the collaboration, the best thing is to look for the Manchester only. That is only known all over the world.
Thank you, sir. Okay, there's a question from. I hope, Preeti ma'am, you have got your answers. I'm going to move on to Yash Oza. He has a question about how many years of work experience is required to apply for MBA in US.
No, nothing. Nowadays, they have waived it. Earlier, they used to insist 3 years. But yeah, some college may be still insisting, but there is no need to go to those colleges. I tell you, MBA, any MBA which is AACSB accredited is good enough. AACSB accreditation is an international accreditation. You have to look at the university, the resources. The state universities are the best, as I told you, and they are not insisting. They are not insisting for work experience, and they are not insisting for GRE, GMAT also. But your English test should be there. Your biodata should be good. You must be having around 70-75% of marks in all your semesters. That is good enough to apply, and you apply and then see.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
There's a question from Amit Goyal. He has done executive MBA from GGSIPU. What will be the scope for me for higher education, and what will be the job opportunities there?
No, executive MBA, before that, what he has done, what undergraduate he has done, that is important.
Amit, if you are present here, please do ask the question directly. Are you present here? Acha. So it seems I don't see Amit over here.
Then he can tell him to share his biodata with me. I will advise him.
All right. Thank you.
Hello.
May I ask Mr. Umesh Chaparia to please ask your question? Mr. Umesh Chaparia, can you unmute? Yes.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, madam.
Good evening.
मैडम मेरा बेटा आईआईटी कानपुर से उसने मैकेनिकल किया है, अभी इसी साल पास आउट किया है और बैंगलोर में वो एक्चुअली जॉब कर रहा है. अगर यूएस में उसको फील्ड चेंज करना हो, से उसको कंप्यूटर रिलेटेड किसी सब्जेक्ट से उसको एमएस करना हो, अभी उसने जॉब किया है सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपिंग में, भी उसने ज्वाइन किया यूनिकार्ड में, तो कैसे होता है? वहां हो जाता है कि उसमें दिक्कतें आती हैं?
नहीं, सब पॉसिबल है, वहां तो सब फील्ड चेंज हो जाते हैं, लेकिन कंप्यूटर साइंस के लिए उसको क्योंकि चेंज करना है, मैकेनिकल से कंप्यूटर साइंस में जाना है, देन ही हैज टू गिव अ जीआरई एंड स्कोर समथिंग अराउंड 320. जीआरई 320 स्कोर करना पड़ेगा उसको कंप्यूटर साइंस में, देन ही हैज टू अप्लाई, और अदरवाइज ही कैन गो फॉर डेटा साइंस. डेटा साइंस एंड कंप्यूटर साइंस जो दोनों ही मतलब कंप्यूटर से रिलेटेड कोर्सेज हैं, बट ही वांट टू डू प्योरली कंप्यूटर साइंस, देन जीआरई इज अ मस्ट.
नहीं, जीआरई अगर वो देता भी है और अच्छा स्कोर करता है, तो फिर उसमें जैसे होता है ना कि प्रोफेसर रिकमेंडेशन वगैरह चाहिए होता है कॉलेज वगैरह से, वो सब आजकल कंपल्सरी है क्या?
सब वो रूटीन होता है, उसमें कुछ नहीं होता. रिकमेंडेशन तो मिल जाएगी ना, क्या प्रॉब्लम है उसमें? प्रॉब्लम कुछ नहीं है उसमें. प्रोफेसर है, रिकमेंडेशन है, 1 पेज का लेटर लिखना है, मैं ड्राफ्ट बना के दे दूंगा, उन्होंने कुछ नहीं करना होता, छापना होता है बस. ये सब सिंपल सी चीजें हैं. दीज आर नॉट इमैटेरियल थिंग्स. अगर किसी कंसल्टेंट के पास जाएंगे तो वो बहुत बढ़ा चढ़ा करके बताएगा, बाकी इनमें कुछ होता नहीं है. दीज आर बेसिक थिंग्स.
ये आपका सर व्हाट्सएप नंबर है, आगे कुछ समझना होगा तो इस पे समझ लेंगे ना.
प्लीज शेयर, आस्क योर सन टू शेयर हिज बायोडाटा. अगर कंप्यूटर साइंस में जाना, आई हैव गॉट वेरी गुड यूनिवर्सिटीज. मैंने बताया, दे आर वेरी गुड वर्क स्टडी प्रोग्राम्स, ही कैन गो देयर. आईआईटी से किया, ही विल नॉट हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम.
ओके, आईआईटी कानपुर से किया सर उसको एक्चुअली में कंप्यूटर रिलेटेड सब्जेक्ट मिल रहा था, लेकिन उसने मैकेनिकल ज्वाइन कर लिया, फिर अब उसका मन है चेंज करने का, तो अब ये तो खैर अलग बात है, लेकिन कोई
वो
नहीं।
बात उसकी वो बिल्कुल सही है, ये होता रहता है और कंप्यूटर में आजकल स्कोप है तो उसको जाना चाहिए, तो उसको बोलिए मेरे से शेयर करेगा, मैं आई विल सजेस्ट हिम द यूनिवर्सिटी एंड प्रोग्राम।
ओके ओके सर।
उमेश
Thank
जी
you.
आजकल जो है टेक्सटाइल वाले कंप्यूटर पे जा रहे हैं, वो तो फिर भी मैकेनिकल किया है,
हाँ
टेक्सटाइल
बिल्कुल
वाले
सही।
कंप्यूटर में चले जाते हैं,
You
कंप्यूटर
said the right thing.
Sir, a very interesting question
Yeah,
from Mr. Desh Bhushan Sangale.
Yeah.
What is the opportunities for electrical engineering? I want to specialize in electrical.
आपकी आवाज कहीं
Which I can have preferences, which I can select. Yes.
See, listen, in America, electrical and computer science departments are common. Normally, electrical, electronic, computer science department वहाँ पे common होते हैं. It's not like India. इंडिया में तो मार्केटिंग है, तो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स अलग है, इलेक्ट्रिकल अलग है, कंप्यूटर साइंस में भी अभी आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस अलग आ गया, मशीन लर्निंग अलग आ गया. वहाँ सब कुछ जो है एक ही डिपार्टमेंट में होता है. यू गेट ऑल द वॉट एवर यू वांट टू डू. इलेक्ट्रिकल करना है इलेक्ट्रिकल करिए, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स करना है इलेक्ट्रॉनिक, कंप्यूटर करना है कंप्यूटर करिए. So departments are common. So it depends on your interest and accordingly you can plan for it. I told you, if you don't want to do electrical, do engineering management, okay? Or you do industrial engineering, or even if maybe the management, supply chain management. So बहुत opportunities है, depends on your interest. आपका interest क्या है वो बताइए.
जी sir, I think this is the last question. Is that okay, Mr. Deshbhushan Sangale? अगर आप और पूछना चाहते हैं तो you may please unmute yourself and ask the question. Okay, I'm going to now come to the last question. It's Kapil is asking, what do you mean by design engineering? Are you implying multimedia and design combination?
The design engineering is part of multimedia only. With this multimedia we call it, but basically it is multimedia engineering interdisciplinary. उसके अंदर भी वहाँ पे they will get lot of electives and all that. So I told you I can share you the link. If you connect with me on the WhatsApp, मैं आपको डिजाइन का मल्टीमीडिया का लिंक शेयर करूंगा. If you want to know anything, just WhatsApp me and tell me your interest. I will share you the exact link of the university. Then you can, which will provide you the entire details. क्या क्या major programs हैं, minor programs हैं, practicals हैं, everything will be provided to you. And the links are available on my website also. But if you ask me, see, my advice to everybody is that जो भी बीटेक करके निकल रहे हैं कि पहले आप अपना इंटरेस्ट डिसाइड करिए. आपका इंटरेस्ट किस चीज में है. नाउ दिस इज द टाइम. देखिए 12th के बाद पता नहीं होता, जो पेरेंट्स कहते हैं, जो आपको ठीक लगता है, जिसमें एडमिशन मिलता है आप चले जाते हैं. लेकिन अब आगे के कैरियर के लिए पहले आप देखिए आपका इंटरेस्ट क्या है, आपका पैशन क्या है. जो आपका इंटरेस्ट है अकॉर्डिंगली आप उसमें स्विच ओवर करने की कोशिश करिए एंड इट इज पॉसिबल. तो आप मुझे बायोडेटा शेयर करिए, बताइए क्या इंटरेस्ट है, तो आई विल टेल यू द वे.
थैंक यू सर. जरूर कांटेक्ट कीजिए प्रोफेसर गर्ग से. उनका व्हाट्सएप नंबर एट द बॉटम ऑफ द स्लाइड दिया गया है. प्लीज कांटेक्ट हिम फॉर ऑल योर इंडिविजुअल क्वेरीज. Thank you, Professor Garg, for all your insightful information. And this is going to be very, very helpful to all the aspirants. और हम चाहेंगे कि अगर any queries that they may have, please go to him personally. And if we are able to help you in any way, we'll be happy to do so. I don't know who's putting
few things, madam, for you. Few things for you. You have chaired this session very well. I tell you, I appreciate the way you have conducted it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
None of the session student asked me so many questions and I could not reply. So you have chaired it very well. It's monitored. Initially, we had some technical problems, but I am happy it has gone well.
Thank you.
Students ने attend किया और I would like to connect with you on WhatsApp. Please, please you have my WhatsApp number. Just say hello to me.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You are in Delhi or you are in Kanpur?
I'm in Delhi, sir.
You are in Delhi. So, no, very good organization. I appreciate
Sir,
Dr.
Professor Lal and Professor Yadav, they are the backbone of all this, and they are the ones who are bringing the right speakers for our audience. And I must say, this has been brought to us by NISTI registered. NISTI has been very active in promoting knowledge, facilitating professionalism, training, and development for all levels in this particular field. So I want to be able to make sure that do come and attend our future webinars. May I invite now Professor Lal to please come in.
I think let us call Dr. Vijay Yadav to say formal vote of thanks.
Okay, sir. Yes.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lal. It's my great privilege to have this vote of thanks, giving this vote of thanks for this webinar, excellent webinar by Professor Sunil Garg. Thank you, Professor Sunil Garg, for such a great insights in various opportunities lying before the students for the higher studies in USA. And we really appreciate your kind gesture in providing all the relevant informations, including your contact details. And I'm sure the audience and the students would be approaching you personally as well as through us in case they want to take up their personal queries and doubts. I thank Dr. Lal for initiating this particular dialogue with Professor Garg. Finally, we could have this excellent session from him. I thank Professor Neem for such an beautiful conduct of the program and chairing the session. And I thank all the audience and all the students who joined in today and ask so many questions, which will be definitely helpful for others as well in taking up their career and their higher studies. So I thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, nice to connect with you, and hope that you all will connect with me. Just say hello to me on WhatsApp. So, and future also. I'm really grateful for your. I really admire your association. I was that one of the best webinars I have conducted. So nice. Eh?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Leave it now. Okay. Anybody needs the slide? Let me know. I will share with them. Okay. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.